our YouTube channel. My name is Drew if you're new here, and let's get right into today's dinner. Normally when I do these videos, I do voiceovers. I think this video, I'm just feeling super talkative. So I wanted to show you guys every single ingredient that you're gonna need for this recipe. I am a new wife. I've been married for about 7 months now, and I want to put out all my dinner recipes that I try. Most of them come from Pinterest. Some of them are family recipes. Most of them are Pinterest Facebook recipes. This one is a Pinterest recipe, and I'm really excited about it. We don't do much pasta dishes in our house because my husband doesn't really like pasta. So I'm really excited because I love pasta. So this one is called a creamy sausage pasta. I always link down below the Pinterest recipe that I'm using or that I found. So what they did was they said you can use a hot or mild sausage. My husband loves hot food, so I got the hot one. What's really cool is you take these and you roll them into tiny little baby like meatballs. It's gonna be really cute. You're gonna need some softened cream cheese, some heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need some chicken broth, garlic, pasta of your choice. They said rigatoni, and I just happened to have the rigatoni, which I was really excited about. Some Parmesan cheese, spinach, some cooking white wine. You're gonna need some roasted red peppers. I never bought these before, so it took me a while to find those in the store. 2 seasonings that stuck out to me that they asked for were ground mustard and then some thyme. So I picked up both of those, and then it also calls for some tomato paste and a bunch of seasonings, but I didn't wanna show the seasonings because I know that you can sub or keep in what you like and don't like, so that's what I'm gonna do at least. So let's get right into today's video. I really hope this isn't too spicy, but the recipe called for like little links, and I don't have links, so I'm just gonna make little balls out of this sausage. You can do it however you want. That's the beauty of cooking. I love that when cooking, you can literally make any recipe into your own and then to fit your family's needs. There's a lot of times that I'll make recipes from Pinterest that I don't like some of the ingredients that they have, so I'll make them my own way. And like I said, the beauty of cooking. And my balls are all gonna be different sizes because I'm not too picky on them all being consistent. I'm not in a cooking competition. I'm cooking for my husband. Okay. Around here, you're gonna notice I do a lot of things differently. We keep things real over here. I just like to cook. I really enjoy cooking. I love cooking meals for my husband. It's fun to cook for other people, but I guess when you cook for your husband, it's more fun because they always just like get so happy when you cook for them. I don't know if it's just like my husband, but he always gets so happy. But I found this recipe, and what stood out to me was how the little balls were little mini meatballs. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these up into balls, and then we're gonna saute them up, drain the grease, and then add in all the veggies. Sausage is pretty oily on its own, but I want to make sure that they get fully cooked. So I'm going to take each of the little balls and just throw them into the pan. I really wanted them all to be this size, but I got lazy after a while, so we're just gonna go with it. If some bites are bigger than others, that's fine. I find that this might be better if you don't like spicy things or you don't like meat. Like, I'm not really a big meat eater, and Gabe is, so I can pick around with the meatballs instead of it being all ground up. So we're gonna get these cooking, get these all in there, and then we're gonna chop up our veggies. I don't know, like, do y'all like to watch me chop up the vegetables? Because I feel like in every cooking video, I show y'all chopping up the I show me chopping up the vegetables, but I didn't know, like, if y'all are interested in that or y'all just want me to get to the point. Okay, girl? Get to the stinking point. I actually have this super cool like garlic thing. I have it linked to my Amazon storefront up above. Basically, you just turn it open like this. You stick your garlic on the top right here, and you push it, and look at that, chopped up garlic. Now, the pieces are pretty big, but I like big pieces of garlic, and that way, if someone's in your family and they don't like garlic, they can pick around it. They don't have to even worry about it being too small to pick around, which I really like, because like my sister Delane doesn't like big chunks of stuff, and so she can pick around it if it's too big for her, or you know what I mean, if she doesn't like it, and there you go. 3 cloves of garlic, literally smashed in literally 2 seconds. And it smells stinking amazing. I love garlic. Okay, y'all, so I took out the meatballs, and next it says to take, okay, Kirby, okay, girl. It says to take your white wine and turn the heat down. Take your white wine, put it in there. Do your tablespoon of tomato paste, and add in your chopped up garlic. And then you're gonna take like a spatula and just mix everything in. And I have it on medium heat, like it asked for. Ooh, this smells good. And I was wondering with that white wine that you cook with, I wonder if like kids buy it and try to drink it.
Oh, is it different than regular wine?
I don't know. I'm asking my friends on here. Like, y'all let me know down below. So it says, carefully drain excess grease from pan, but leave brown remnants. Add the white wine, tomato paste, garlic to the pan.
Whoa.
It smells amazing.
That smells awesome.
It smells so good.
Wow.
And add the white wine, tomato paste, and garlic to the pan. Set aside to medium heat. Use a silicone spatula to clean the bottom of the pot. Let it get bubbly and gently until reduced to half, about 4 minutes. So you want to reduce the liquid to about half is what it's saying. And this is what it's looking like for me. And then next we're gonna add in the chicken broth, seasoning, and heavy cream. Bring that to a boil, then reduce to a simmer. So let's get this reduced down a little bit, and then we will add in the rest of our ingredients. This is smelling amazing, you guys.
You get mad when I ask what you're doing. Got me up all night, just feeling stupid. For wondering where you are and why we played it. Same game every other weekend. With my heart in the palm of your hand. Tear it all apart. Why I let you do it? This is just so typical. I'm sick of love. We're never sick enough to run from what feels wrong. I'm sick of love, but not enough to stop.
Now we're going to add in a cup of chicken broth. I do the unsalted kind. Come smell this, Gabe. Looks amazing. And we're going to stir in
Just smell good.
this chicken broth. You want to get me a cup of heavy cream right there?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the heavy cream. It says to lower the heat. I have my phone right here, you guys, telling me what to do.
1 cup of heavy cream?
1 cup of heavy
A
cream.
full cup?
Yes. Let me double check. So we're doing a cup of heavy cream and a cup of chicken broth. So now it says to add the chicken broth, seasonings, and then slowly stir in the heavy cream. So the seasonings called for some garlic. So we're gonna do some garlic powder. Not yet. Let's do a good amount of garlic powder. We're gonna do a good amount of this onion powder. I love me some seasonings. We're gonna do some pepper. And it calls for red pepper flakes, but I think I'm gonna hold off on the red pepper flakes and just do that at the end as a topper. And then it also called for Italian seasoning. This is the one that I have. So we're gonna do a good amount of this bad boy. What is that?
I'm assuming it's one of the dogs behind the couch.
Sorry, y'all. We got Doodles, and the Doodles are always doing something. And then
The Doodles are always doodling something.
Doodling something. So we're gonna slowly add this in. I wanna make sure we don't, you know, like burn or like curdle the milk, you know? And we're just gonna mix her in.
That looks good.
Is she a chef or what?
I think you are. Chef Drewby.
Chef Derby Basham, how can I help you? So
That's good.
we did the heavy cream, the chicken broth, and then add the roasted red peppers and stir in the softened cream cheese. So let me go ahead and chop up those roasted red peppers, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my chopped up roasted red peppers. I'm only gonna do a little bit because I don't know if we like the way these taste. We're gonna go ahead and stir that in. And then we're gonna get our softened cream cheese. I did microwave mine for a little bit because I wanted it to be extra soft because I just took mine out of the fridge like not even maybe 20 minutes ago. So we're gonna go ahead and stir this in. So the recipe calls for 3/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese. We are cheesy squeezy. Well, my husband's a cheesy squeezy guy.
I do
so
like
I'm just
cheese.
gonna do a handful like that. It also calls for a few handfuls of spinach. So we're gonna do some fresh spinach inside of here. There we go.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna mix that into the sauce. I feel like the sauce isn't very, like, what's the word? Thin, and I like a thin sauce.
I like a thicker sauce.
I know you do, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is because this is what the recipe called for. The spinach is going to cook down, and then we have our pasta boiling, and then we're gonna end up adding back in the meatballs to the sauce. Okay, don't tell Gabe, but I just tasted the sauce. You guys, this is probably the best thing I've ever cooked, and I say that every time I make a Pinterest recipe, but Pinterest just has the good. So it said to add back in the meat and all the juices from the plate, which is just like oil. So we're just gonna hope that that doesn't separate and mix it all back in. And then once our pasta is completely cooked, I am going to add that into here as well. I normally wouldn't mix pasta with sauce, but it's what the recipe calls for. And I wanna follow this recipe to a T. So let's get this all bubbly and mixed together. And then we're gonna add in our pasta. I am also going to enjoy a glass of wine with tonight's dinner. I also want to do like little reviews on different types of wines and stuff. This one is from the Fat ASS Winery in Fredericksburg, Texas. I'll link them down below. You can buy them online. This is the Holiday Cheer blend. It is made with, I'm gonna pour me a big glass. It is made with cranberries instead of grapes, so the alcohol content is actually a lot higher. It is 13% alcohol volume. It is made with cranberries. It is so good. I just got it this last weekend. Way too good. Okay, so now we're just going to fold in our pasta. Some of it has a little bit of elbow noodle in there because I had a mix. Let me get my spoon. Y'all, this tastes and smells absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. I haven't sat down and ate it, but just with how easy it is and how flavorful it is, I think this is gonna be a new favorite in the Basham house. So anytime we have leftovers, I know I've been doing like, how to cook for two and everything like that. But anytime we have leftovers, we do take it over to my in-laws' house. They always are happy to get some leftovers, especially because they just like to eat my cooking, I guess. I don't know. But we always bring them over some leftovers, so we'll for sure bring this over to them tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna add some extra cheese, plate this up, and then we're gonna do a little taste test. If your husband didn't marry you yet, he's about to marry you if you make this pasta. Now let me give you a bite of just the noodle alone.
Whoa.
How good is that?
Cheesecake Factory who?
It literally tastes like a bougie Cheesecake Factory, like
Babe,
pasta.
this is better than anything I've had.
And then I'm gonna taste a little
Little meatball.
little meatball. I'm gonna taste it first. It's cooked.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I say this every time. This is one of my favorite things we've ever made. What you thinking?
That,
You gonna marry me?
I already
You
did.
gonna marry me?
I already did.
10 out of 10! Alrighty, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and link this recipe down below. You guys need to go ahead and make this. Let me know if you make it. Let me know if you have made it before.
Make it right now.
Honestly, 10 out of 10. I love it so much. I will make this 100 times over again. Like,
You can make that again
so
tomorrow.
good. You guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching.
Make it now.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Give it all, don't get done. I'm the one that's always gonna be there. Make it feel fine even when it's not fair. I play my part. Why can't you just play